Hi, I'm Evelyne Drouin, also known as DJ Mini. I worked on Présences, Périphériques with Dungen from reelyActive. We presented this project at Centre Clark in January 2018.
Hi, my name is Jeffrey Dungen. I'm co-founder and CEO of reelyActive, which is a Montreal-based startup. And I collaborated with Evelyne Drouin, also known as DJ Mini, on Présences Périphériques, which is what you see in front of me right now. This is an art installation that we've done at Centre Clark. There's a physical component to it, so you can see this piece here. There's a software component to it, and what it's producing is light and sound. What you're hearing is actually live ambient wireless traffic. What that means is the phones that we carry, the wearables that we have, all the devices we have on us that make us kind of cyborgs, kind of bionic. A lot of them are emitting signals, and what we're hearing is those signals just turned into musical notes in a scale and different musical events depending on what's happening in the space.
The more people are being tracked in the space, the more the lights are going to come on, such as breathing.
Comm technology is the idea of humans being able to interface with our tools in a way that doesn't take our attention away, that doesn't require our full attention. So for instance, the sounds that are going on in the background hopefully aren't distracting you from this video. And if you were to watch it over and over again, you might become slightly more conscious of them. But they really should just be there in the background, not interrupting us, not taking our attention away from living our lives.
Can you really hear what's around you subconsciously?
You can definitely hear what's around you subconsciously. At first, you might not recognize it. My favorite moment is when you have an instinct to check your phone after it vibrates, you open it up, and then you have a conscious reminder all of a sudden of a sound that says, that was your phone. So you can definitely hear devices. And if you listen to this long enough, if you stay and you bask in this experience long enough, your brain starts to tune into certain events. Are people entering or leaving? Are there a lot of people here? But never in a way that really takes your attention away from whatever it is you're trying to do.
It raises a lot of questions about privacy, obviously. The fact that we can track what all the electronics around us is emitting in terms of data and keep that data. In this case, we're not keeping that data. We're just trying to show people that these devices are constantly emitting packets to communicate with one another. But it does raise a lot of questions on the trace that we leave as a digital footprint.
I would say that this has definitely sensitized participants to surveillance when we had the opportunity to curate the experience. If you come just sit and appreciate, it's very unlikely that you'll take away any thought that you're even being surveyed, which is good, again, from a comm technology standpoint. When we did explain it, people suddenly asked a lot of questions around, well, what happens when I walk into a store? Is my TV at home doing this as well? It raised a lot of questions, and mostly in a very good way to sensitize people, to make them conscious of what's possible. You can generate music from an environment in real time and capture it, or you can capture a space as sound. So you imagine for shooting videos, even like what we're doing right now, we're generating the background music for this video as we're shooting it, and it's live, it's what's here in the space. I think my favorite potential application is the idea of having almost like a radio station that you can tune into other places. So right now there's one radio station, it's this one, and what you could imagine is if there were many sites that had the same thing, and if you just had a knob where you could tune into a different space, how interesting would that be to be able to listen to what's going on at home, at the office, at a place that you often visit, and just absorb that vibe as very calm sound.
Definitely has the potential to be a permanent, functional art installations in businesses, for example.
Can I buy one? Make one?
you can buy this one and the next ones. You can also ask us for custom orders, but you can make it yourself. There's documentation on how to do it. Though it's nice if you make something new with it and share it as well. So we're working in the open source spirit, and it'd be nice that people kind of keep it in that mindset. That's it.